Here we go. I don't know this word. Incidentally. Okay, memorial. Lobby. I don't know. Alternate. I don't know. Devoted. Motivated. I don't know this. Cover, uncover. I don't know this. Erode. Xenophobia. Maybe right, but I don't know this one. Simplicity. Voluntarily, I don't know. Portrayal, kind of no. Portray, I don't know, but portrayal, I don't know this also. Friends, I don't know. Monetary policy, yeah. So this is the fill in the blanks. Your proposal is unsuitable for the target audience, even though it is an ideal. Adolescence. ADOLOCENCE. Yes, adolescence. Yeah. In attempt to preserve the natural tissue, the government decided to water during the prolonged drought. Rating, is it? No. In the US, the presidential inauguration is historical significant. Certify attendance certificates at the park. The piercing queue of an owl on a nearby in Branson. Okay. To support the local farmers, let's increase the amount of local produce in our grocery. For optimal lab equipment condition, it should be cleaned every week, making a thorough weekly cleaning. The feasibility of okay. Maria closed her eyes tightly and wisely for her interview to be successful. Mixed language skill.
He was very happy with the recommendation. He was very happy with the recommendation.
The current spelling follows the major reform of 1918 and the final codification of 1956.
Each group of mammals has its own frequency. Each group of mammals has its own frequency. Each group of mammals has its own frequency.
Okay, it's a mammals. Okay. Solar energy, breath coming soon. These advances will be crucial to maintenance of the global climate. A switch to solar energy should be priority for all state governments. Much better. Okay, let's move. When it moves all the way around the clock, the minute hand moves forward one space.
Brakes operated by hand levers on some bikes also increased safety. Brakes operated by hand levers on some bikes also increased safety.
Okay. Brakes operated by hand delivers. Okay, it's delivers on some bikes also increases safety.
Brakes operated by hand levers on some bikes also increased safety.
Okay. So not a delivers, it's a levers. Levers. Okay. Brakes operated by the hand levers. Okay. The position of a person is their status or responsibility in a community or group of people.
Wine is made by the fermentation of the sugar in grapes.
Sugar and grapes. Okay.
Wine is made by the fermentation of the sugar in grapes.
Fermentation. Okay.
Wine is made by the fermentation of the sugar in grapes.
Okay. Programming languages started to appear in the 1950s, and this was the one also another major step in abstraction.
Their first day at work was successful.
Okay.
Their first day at work was successful.
The cabinet cure sheet is you can find all medicine, strains, lotions, is old soaps and shampoos. I don't think anyone has cleaned it all in years. Okay, it's not over. Clean it on. Clean it old in years. I don't think anyone has cleaned it. Cleaned it off in years. Clean it off. I think it's pretty matching, but I'm not sure about this all. Let's see.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
communication. Okay.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
Are the most common means of distant communication. Now the telephones. Okay, it's a now the. Okay.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
Okay. They help students and researchers understand the order of chronology of historical events for a subject.
Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks.
Horsepower. Okay.
Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks.
Ran on wooden and iron tracks or what something.
Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks.
It's or iron tracks. Okay. This attitude allows one to face the hardships with as little harm as possible.
They received praise for their good behavior. They received praise for their good behavior.
It's not his.
They received praise for their good behavior.
Praise for their good behavior. Okay. It's not you. I read it me. William Herschel's theory of stars. He also suggested that afterward it would collapse into ball of gas from where new stars would emerge. Yeah, much better.
Individuals associated with academic disciplines are commonly referred to as experts or specialists.
Commonly referred as experts and specialist. Experts.
Individuals associated with academic disciplines are commonly referred to as experts or specialists.
Associated with about academic disciplines. Oh shit.
Individuals associated with academic disciplines are commonly referred to as experts or specialists.
Okay, there was very mistake in spelling. That's okay. The Marine Mammal Institute research, as you can see, research here. An education program needs financial support to stay open of the trips. Every summer it receives special voice which allows researchers to study wildlife in the Sea of Cortez of the coast, yeah, of the Baja California for more than one of the decades. These trips now related this one. Animals to the sea cottages have been important for marine research. These trips to the sea of cottages have been important for the marine research. This related this water to the sea of cottages. For more than a decade, this animals or trips for marine research. The oceanus voyage is now the 11th phase now, incarnation year, 11th year, 11th about the 11th stage. But its foundation which with its capital which comes from the national foundation runs looking much better. Let's see how many mistakes I have done here. So I find these animals to the sea of cottages have been important for the marine research. Is it animals or is it trips? This over for more than a decade. It's 10 years. This trips to the has been important for the marine research. I don't know. Let's see if it is correct or not. So here is research which is correct. Voyage allows to the coast of this is also correct. This trips, oh god, I was telling this is a trips, okay, no problem, have been important for the oceanus voyage is the 11th of year, okay, year. I find a two mistake here, year, but it funding, okay, overall it's a three mistakes. Here is 11th year, but it's funding, okay, it's funding, not a capital. Capital is for business, funding is as a donation is. And here we have one more mistake, which is a trips here. So let it be, we don't have much time. Select the best sentence to fill in the blanks, okay. The institution was able to continue working this year because it supported the goddess fundraising. Good resist is temporary studies. This leaves the ocean voice in danger of being cancelled. Okay, it's talking about this funding, so we can add this. Let's see, I'm not sure. Okay, we are right. This leaves the ocean voice in danger of being cancelled. Okay, where does the funding for the ocean voice come from? So it come from the National Sound Foundation. We can write this much, okay. Why was the institute able to stay open this year? This institute was able to continue working this year because it supported. Okay. Select the ideas. The institute was no. The research's resolution voice allows the research. The man. This is somewhere in the passage I have read. So this one will be the answer of this. Here is the researcher's visual voice, which allows the researcher. Yeah, here is, you can see it. Okay, I don't have much time. So the best title, what will be the best title? Marine animals in the news, ocean voice could be cancelled. Yeah. Basis of marine biology, how to do field research. Okay, this one is more suitable. Okay, we have a lot more time left. Interactive listening, we have conversation here. So you are from both are Indian history and Hindus study. You have been working on thesis also, and you met a friend talk with about each this thesis, Indian and Hindi. Okay. Hi, host. I have nothing about. Hey, I haven't seen you for a long time. How's the thesis? So you have been working. Okay, we are working. So
I'm struggling, to be honest. I can't seem to find a topic that I'm passionate about.
okay, passionate among. Stop trying to find a topic. Okay, this one.
Yeah, I've been considering changing my field of study because of it.
Field of study. This one is more matching.
No, not yet. I'm not sure if they'll be supportive or not.
Have you talked it about maybe citizens? Well, if you are not happy, you maybe what talking. Have you talked about? Yeah, maybe you are right. There are so many useful decisions there. Yeah, this is more suitable here.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't want to give up on my thesis yet, though.
I want to find something. I really wanted to say, like, I haven't done this before, but I have done all correctly. But in the real test, it was a long and lengthy paragraphs that takes my a lot more time. That's make my test blunder, but it's okay. In test, there is a few differences in the conversation as well, like very much differences. Yeah, let it be. So both in Indian history and Hindi studies. Indian history and Hindi studies. Okay, Indian history and Hindi studies. Student. You have any thesis all the time? Where is the next switch? What is happening here now?
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Maybe I'll talk to my advisor tomorrow and see what they think about changing my topic.
No problem. Good luck. Let me know. Okay, fine. Let's see. Let me know how it will. Good luck. Oh God, I thought like it's finished at that time. Okay. I couldn't write much, my hand is way much sweating right now. So here is, you need to focus on the screen. For this I really need to off the camera. My hands are sweating, way more sweating. This session will be to writing question. Okay, this is the picture of the cat sitting at the window. We can see the glass of the window, which makes us assume that the cat is might waiting for their owner to come in from outside. Okay, that much. Don't need to write much here. Prepare or write about the topic. Okay. Some argue that as the world becomes more globalized, the demand for multilingual employees will increase, of course. How important will speaking multiple languages at the work in work in the future support your answer? Okay, what is going on? Let me tell you guys, if you get a call in between your test, your test will definitely got rejected, as I have not like okay, that is enough. So if you want to write the answer like this, please do a screenshot. It will really help you in doing your work. So here is the speaking session.
Describe a talent that you or someone you know has.
The talent.
Describe a talent that you or someone you know has.
So the talent that I would like to speak here is about the talent of adopting the skill from the environment and the adaptation in this globalized environment. So talking about the talent is not only the art but also the different way of adaptations and to get the skill from the so many of the resources around the world. So the one person is particularly that I would like to talk about is my friend who is not who is not only talented in their particular field but also have the ability to be adapted in any of the environment. He is brilliantly a good way of getting some knowledge from the outer source, not only to get but also the understanding and use use it as their own way. Also, he took those talented in their daily resources and um, induce or increase enhance their daily work with the so many deliberately in their work. So I would say this is the very much talent that I have feel in him. This is the picture of the dog who is playing with the football. It's it seems that it is a kind of a field in a spring season where there is a great sun arises in the mid. We can assume that the dog is very much happy by playing with his or her owner with the ball. It seems that the dog is passing this ball to his the owner, who is definitely the other side of the field, which is really invisible in the photo. We also can assume that it's a kind of a Indian side, as this dog is more found in the India, and the color that we are seeing here is more very common in the country like the Nepal and India. The other thing we can assume that it might be a day of a Friday or Saturday where the dog's owner is getting time to play with his or her dog in the field, as he or she have taken their dog in the field, in the open field, to play and also enjoying their private time with the dog. So we can assume that they are really having a great time with each others, and they are very happy in those franking summer. So yes, discuss a movie you have watched in order to relax. What is the movie about, and why do you prefer to watch this movie to relax? Okay, to relax. So the movie that I would like to talk about is the movie from the Bollywood, which is called Three Idiots. It's a movie which is made by the Indian director, and it is also screened in the India. I mostly prefer this movie whenever I feel much pressured from my study, or the outer pressure that I'm getting throughout, like comparing between my cousins or something like that. This movie will definitely or very much help me to relax over the so many pressures that are coming from around. This movie is completely about the students, the pressure that they are facing, or the not only the educational but also the environmental factor that are they are facing in their daily lives. So this is very much helpful for the students to relax their mind. I really prefer this movie to watch every of the student of each faculty, as life is not only about the study, but yes, it it is about to adapt the skill or to learn the skill, not just to only score the marks or comparing yourself with the other body, because everyone is different and they have own different and special quality. So I really do prefer the everybody for this. So here is the writing part. So writing part is obviously so long part, and you might guys thinking that I'm doing something, but I guess I'm not doing. I might be I have a some word written and copy, and which I used to really. So reflect one time when you had to adapt to a new environment. Yeah, obviously like that, like this, such as moving a new city and starting a new job or attending a new school. Discuss the challenges you have faced and steps you took. Oh, okay. So this kind of writing I have written in the my previous of videos, where you can see me in writing properly and by doing the screenshot. So that makes to take more time, and which make me like it's really hard to upload the videos. Okay, let it be. Reflect the particular time, okay, time that I would like to reflect, okay, reflect is the time when I move from my own place to the capital city. When I moved from my own place to the capital city for my higher education, moving to my capital city is a higher education was both exciting and daunting. Please try to use some extra word. The biggest challenge were adopting the diverse perspective in classroom, dealing with the homesickness, and of course in the completely different cultural setting. Yeah. Initially, interacting with the peers from the varied backgrounds was intimidating, like the word intimidating, but I gradually embraced and the diversity, engaging group me discussion and participation, extracurricular activities, homesickness, another hurdle. It's a hurdle, yeah, maybe it's hardships intensified by the unfamiliar culture in my past life. To cope up this with my family routing additional culture helped me appreciate the environment also, though this effort I grew was adaptable and religious and thriving American. Okay, these words I really used in my exam, like it helps me to get me those mark. Otherwise my test was blunder, as well as I tell you many times. Your silence means to come back. Okay, make sure you are centered in the camera. Okay, who is an important person in your community? Describe why they are important. Okay, I believe that the important person is my in my community right now. If I'm talking about is a Balinsa, who is right now is a mayor of a Kathmandu city. I really like to talk about him because he is the inspiration from for the younger generation for nowadays, as the political system or the political instability of the Nepal is really unstable and it's daunting, I would say. So the balance eye is all a hope for all of the Nepalese people right now, as we also use the word like the city of a balance. So we really I really feel that he is for the present time is a person, very important person in our community for right now, as he is working way more better than the previous of the political people, and also working for the everybody's need. He is looking for the all levels of the people with the including of also concerning with the cleanliness of the capital or the other cities, cities in the in my country. Also I can say that he is the ins- a very inspirational persons for the younger generations to take their words, to come out from their comfort zone and talk about their rights in this globalized and like pressurized environment, as we are facing a lot of problem related to the educations, our systems, or over that we are also facing many kind of injustice that is happening mostly in the country like the Nepal and the India. So I would say that he comes as the kind of a hope for the each people here who can raise their voice for themselves, for their family, for their community, for their society, and also work for themselves in all of the sector, like in the protecting, preserving, or educationals, or many more of the political system. Because of him also we are able to getting the information of the political system, and over that, on top of that, we also are very much enjoying in the political system. Hope we are also hoping that we can get more of the in, like kind of the his resilience of in the, all of the problem in coming generation is incommendable, I would say. And I am hoping for the best that goes on. okay. Like I'm stuck in 130 and 140. That's okay.